So easiest way to do this question is to generate examples using this constraint. So we know C has to be 8, 7, 6, all the way to 1, because it has to be a positive integer. And so we can start with this equation and figure out the corresponding values of B. So if this is C here, if I start with 8, B would be 96 over 8 is 12. 7 is not divisible. Next is 6, 16, 5 isn't, so then 4, 24, 3, 32, 2, 48, 1, 96. And next we can figure out the corresponding values of A from this, which is 432 over B. So all I have to do is to divide each one of these by the value of B. So the first one is 36, then 432 divided by 16. So you just generate these, 27. And then I'm using the calculator as I'm listing these out. 18, 432 divided by 32, 13.5. So that one is out because it's not a whole number. And then 432 divided by 48, 9. And then 432 divided by 96. That's the last one, 4.5. So that one is also out. Now I'm looking for these 4 solutions. Which one gives me the least value of the sum? Here it's 59, 28, and 18. That's 46. And clearly that one is the smallest, but we can always check this. 33, 43, 49. And then this is 56. So you'll see all the choices are there, but the correct answer is A. Now I took a different route with this question, and I will share that with you. I don't think that's the best way to do it, but that's what's going to happen in the exam. And this is something that I always do, is to isolate this expression in terms of the variable of interest, which is C. So I can say B is 96 over C, and then figure out A in terms of C. So AB is 432. BC is 96, so I can divide these two. So I'll get A over C is 432 over 96, and I can divide this by 8, 5, 4, and then divide by 3, so it becomes 9 over 2. Key is I have A in terms of C. Now I'll write the sum in terms of A, B, and C. A is 9 over 2, C, B is 96 over C, plus C. So if I add those two, that becomes 11C over 2 plus 96 over C. And we just have to figure out what C value would this become the least. And you can either just plug in integer values, or what I actually did was I tried to minimize this function, so it took a derivative. Minus 96 over C squared, 0. So you'll see you're not going to get a whole number. And if you compute this, 96 times 2 divided by 11, I get 17.45. So C comes out to approximately, it would be square root would be 4 point something, 4.1. So I said, well, closest would be 4, and that would be the least one. And you can generate those examples here. And that would also give you the answer 46. But I don't think this is the best way to do it. I mean, you can certainly, once we had those values for C, which made B an integer, and those were 8, 6. Let me go back. What were those? 8, 6, 4, and 2. 8, 6, 4, and 2. And you could plug those in and compute those out, which is really no different than doing what we did here. So the amount of work is really the same. This one, I mean, this is kind of the direction I went. It's not perfect, but it does give you the closest solution, and something, you know, that can happen in the exam under exam conditions. But The most efficient in this case is because there aren't that many possibilities. Just listing them out was the easiest. So the answer is A.